Good morning. Happy Friday. It is Friday and it has been a whole week since I have vlogged or done anything. My dogs are driving me crazy right now. I have spent the last 4 days. I left Monday at like noon, and then I got back yesterday at like 5. So I spent the last days in getting dog hair in my mouth in Phoenix for a conference. I went to a PLC conference, which is Professional Learning Communities, and it was amazing. It was really good. It was really good. I didn't leave being like I totally got all these new ideas and wanted to take over the world, but I also think that's because my school has done a very good job at teaching us most of the information already, and so it was kind of like filling in gaps and like getting a few new ideas or like making better sense of something. Like I never I never had like bought into the whole formative assessment thing within like every single week and going over the data with my team, and like it just seemed like a lot and I didn't like buy into it quite yet. But now, like going to that and hearing all these people talk about it, like I totally buy into like the whole professional learning community. So I can go like more into depth about some of the things that I learned later. My brain is like not working at this moment because I just woke up, but I did get home yesterday and I like forced myself to be really productive. I applied to go to a I don't know if you'd call it a conference or a training in July. So I spent time applying for that with my district, because that one you actually had to like apply to. Anything I've ever gone to, it's just like, hey, you want to go? Cool. And then what else did I do? Oh, I wrote like a 3-page email to my team about how I want to change the world. Yeah, they're probably hating me because I had so many things that I was like, we need to change this, we need to change that. And they're like, oh, she's on that PLC conference, hi. Yeah, so right now I'm currently sitting here reading. I got this book. It's Intentional and Targeted Teaching, a Framework for Teacher Growth and Leadership. It's like fit teaching approach. It's by Doug Fisher and Nancy Fry and Stephanie Height. I've never heard of her. But Doug Fisher is the guy who comes to my district, Nancy as well, and does like what my people call an intimate training. And that's when I go on like the Saturdays. So he was talking about this the last time I had one, which was like 2 weeks ago. And I haven't touched the book yet, but the book, I am only like 8 pages in and it's really good so far. So I like his books because, at least from what I've noticed when I've read his other books, some of his other books, he has like a ton of books. I haven't read them all, not even close. But I do notice that they're like very easy to understand, I feel like. Like I don't find myself being completely lost with like huge words and like I have no idea what's going on, which sometimes I feel like when I read these books. But his books, I feel like I like understand what I'm like learning as I'm reading, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, the conference though was really fun. Besides just being at the conference, definitely motivating. And then like getting to hang out with my friends while we were there. It was the 3 of us who were like really close at school. We all roomed together and we just got to hang out and it was really fun. And it was in downtown Phoenix, so we were able to like walk to everything. And hi. The dogs missed me. Oh, yeah. So anyway, yeah. Last week's vlogs are still, Thursdays and Fridays are still not up because we've had so many issues going on at our house. While I was gone, Skylar has not had time. We thought we had a main line break in our backyard because water was just like bubbling up from the ground. So that's been a huge ordeal. And then just like a bunch of other stuff. So Skylar has not had time to upload Thursday and Friday. I'm hoping he'll get those done like today, and then you'll see this vlog maybe on like Monday. Today I'm pretty much just hanging out. I'm gonna go to the gym here pretty quick. It's like 9 o'clock right now. And what was I gonna say? Oh, I'm going to lunch at like 1:30 with my group of like teacher friends that I have. One of them being a girl I've been with all week, and then the rest of them are like, they all teach different places. They all went to college together for their credential. I did not go to college with them, but I know all of them except for one from other places. So like one of them, there's 4 of them. One of them I work with, so obviously that's how I know her. One of them I went to high school with, and that's how I know her. And then one of them is like a family friend of my husband. And so I know who she is. I didn't like know her that well, but I know who she was. And then the other one I didn't know, but it was just kind of funny, like they all went to college together and that's why they're friends. But then I happened to realize that like I knew all of them, and so now I'm like in on their little group, which is cool. But it's always fun to get together with them. We all have this week off of school, like all of our districts do, which is cool. So we usually try and get together for lunch on like the breaks that we have off. So I'm gonna go do that today, and that's about it. So now I've talked for 6 minutes and I've done basically nothing. Or I've told you basically nothing. So I'm gonna figure out what I'm doing and read some more of my book and head to the gym, and then I'll see you guys a little bit later. Alright, so it is obviously, well, maybe not obvious to you, but it's like way later. It's 4:45 and I am sitting in the car, actually getting off the freeway to head to Walmart because I need to get dog food for our big dog. But I just had lunch with all my girlfriends, and it was a lot of fun. It's always interesting to meet with like other teachers who don't work in the same district as you, because a lot of times I'm with the people that like I work around, so we have like very, very common like situations to talk about. My ears need to pop. But like all of us work in different districts, and it's really interesting to like hear the way other people talk about their districts and the other like things that they do. And I don't know if it's because I'm on like a PLC high right now, or like if, I don't know why, but like if you're not happy with where you are, like I cannot stress enough to you, which I'm sorry, my hair is like a hot mess, but I cannot stress enough to you, like you need to either fix what's not making you happy or like leave the situation that you're in. One of the quotes that I think this is like the way it goes, just a second. Nothing is more exciting than coming home to the boys. They're so excited every time. Oh, oh. Axel gives hugs. Yes, I know. This doggy doesn't give hugs, but he's still excited. Oh, hello. Okay, so it is 7:40 and I'm sitting here watching some HGTV. I'm just sitting on the couch working on the computer, but I was going to show you guys what I just did. So we're going to be starting paragraph of the week with our or within our like literacy centers. So what I did was I basically, oh hi, no, you got my camera all wet, puppy. Okay, so basically I put the prompt at the top. So like this one, for example, is you get on a time machine 100 years into the future, describe what life is like, and then they'll fill out the circle map, and I just put in the middle. It like is not pretty, but it works. And so they'll fill out the circle map, and then from the circle map they'll pick the 3 ideas that they want to write about in their writing, and then here it is your rough draft. So I split it up so that they would remember to do a topic and a closing, and then their details in the middle, because sometimes I feel like the kids forget. Not necessarily the topic, but I feel like they a lot of times forget the closing. So I figured if I like split it up, then they would be more likely to remember that. So that's what they'll be doing over like a week period. And then so that's like day 1 is the planning, day 2 is the writing, day 3 will be, day 1 is writing, day 2 is I don't know. One day is editing, and then they were gonna type the final draft. There's something in between there. I'm like totally blanking. We planned it last week when I planned with my partner. We worked through it all, but I'm totally blanking right now. And then we made a checklist for which we did that day that we were meeting. She like drew it up really quick. And if I remember correctly, it was like they would rate their own writing, and then they have to rate, or not rate, but like review a friend's writing, and so they'll have to like mark off the different parts of it, and it's just like a checklist. So they'll like mark if that person used correct spelling, stuff like that. I wonder if I have that. Let me check. I have no idea. I don't know where she would have put it right now, and I don't want to go through my emails because I just deleted the email, which means it's probably in my drive, but I don't know like exactly where it is. But it wasn't anything like crazy. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna sit here and just kind of, we have a to-do list of things that like we wanted to work on, and it was more stuff that like I just needed to kind of create or print before we went back to school. We don't need it for like the first week back, but it'll be the second week back to school, so I just kind of want to get everything situated and ready and like get ahead on stuff, which actually reminds me I need to work on grammar PowerPoints because I'm officially not caught up on those anymore, so I need to do that. I think that's it. So I think I'm gonna do like just a shorter, well, it won't be short, but a vlog for like Friday, because today's Friday, and then just add Saturday, Sunday on it, because I know tomorrow I won't really be doing anything school-wise. I think I'm gonna hang out with my parents, see them, maybe go to lunch, and then I think we're gonna go to the movies, Skylar and I. And then Sunday I'll probably be working on school stuff, so I can show you guys what I'm doing then. So I'll catch up with you guys sometime tomorrow. Hello, it is, what day? Oh, it's Saturday. It's tomorrow's Sunday, and that's really sad. Today is Saturday, and I have not updated you guys since yesterday night. I was working on my computer. I have not done anything like school related up until the last like, oh gosh, like 2 hours maybe. Today I went shopping with my mom for a bit. My parents were gonna come over, but we're gonna go see a movie instead because we were gonna do like a little date night tonight since I've been gone. So I'm gonna go do that. We're gonna go see, I think it's called Game Night. But yeah, so the last like 2 hours I've been working on making my what do you call them, slideshows for my grammar. So I'm almost done with unit 5. So I did all of unit 4 over Christmas break, and then I'm working on unit 5 right now because now we're done with unit 4. So I'm trying to get ahead of those, and then I only have unit 6 after that, and that's like crazy to think that will be done. But we're also not doing it like just by unit by unit by unit anymore, so it'll be a little bit weird because we are doing grammar like that, but we're not doing like other stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know, it's hard to explain. So anyway, look how cute this cup is. I've been drinking water out of it ever since one of my students gave it to me, but isn't that the cutest little thing? I don't know why I think it's so cute with these little googly eyes. But yeah, so I'm thinking, because I'm still in that like, I still want to just change the world, you guys. I haven't gotten off my high yet. 3 days in, and I'm still high off PLC. I'm thinking I want to change up the way I have my ELA block like set up. My team, one of my team members like makes slideshows that go with like everything that we're learning, but it's kind of one of those things like I use it, but it's not fully like the way I would do it, but it's like convenient because she already hasn't done it. It's like, why do double the work? But at the same time, it's not like exactly the way I would want it done. So I think I'm going to like set up a unit week and see how I like it, because now we're doing units 2 weeks at a time, which means I wouldn't have as much like to do for the slideshows, because I basically want a slideshow for like each day so that it like goes through my flow, which is what I have now, but I want it to be like the way I would want it more, and then I would totally share them with her and then like see if she likes it that way as well. But I just think if I did it, I probably would be more likely to like stay on track with it since I'm the one who made it. So I'm gonna work on that. I was gonna get started, but we're gonna leave the movies in like 10 minutes, so I'm not going to. But like I said, I went shopping with my mom today, and then I've just sat on the couch. I went to the gym this morning. That's pretty much it. So I probably won't catch up with you guys again. Is that what I even said? It didn't sound right when I was done with that, but I think that's what I just said. Oh my gosh. My brain is so fried. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna go back to school on Monday. Like, I'm so pumped to go back, but at the same time, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. But I don't think I have any meetings on the week we get back that I can think of. Or like by meetings I mean like trainings or anything after school. And then we have PE this week coming back, so that'll be nice because that's an extra plan period. And everything's like already ready for the week pretty much, so yeah. I hope everyone else has had a relaxing weekend so far. I forget not everyone had the week off, so I was about to say I had a relaxing week, but most of you I think were at work this week. Did anyone else have a week off? If you did, leave a comment down below and let me know if you had a week off as well. And if you did, what did you do for your break? Because I'm curious. Did you go anywhere cool, or did you do anything fun, or did you just sit on the couch? Because that's just as fun too. Because I kind of know, I do wish I had done that, but I also don't wish I had done that because I'm super motivated to like change the world. But I do wish I had a little bit more relaxing time because I don't know how tomorrow's already Sunday. So yeah. Anyway, now I've just rambled. So I'm going to go to the movies and I will catch up with you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow will be my productive day. I'll have to go do meal planning, grocery shopping. I don't think I have laundry to do. I just have laundry I need to be put away. Who else keeps their laundry in the dryer for like a week? Guilty. Guilty as charged. Clean the house. I think that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna feed the dogs before we go and head to the movies. I'll let you guys know tomorrow how the movie is. Happy Sunday. Wow, that's really, really dark. Okay, happy Sunday. I'm a little sad it's Sunday, honestly. Like, I don't want to go back to work tomorrow. I do, but I don't. Like, I just feel like I need like one more day to just kind of relax a little bit. Sorry, the dryer's on right next to me. Although when we moved to our new house, our washer and dryer is in the garage, so I won't have to deal with that anymore. So anyway, it is currently 3 o'clock, and I feel like I've gotten so much done today. I woke up at 6:50, 6:45, something like that, and I've gone to the gym. Ooh, I just like brushed my arm on the Instant Pot and thought. I've gone to the gym, I did the grocery shopping, I meal planned, I've really cleaned the house. I'm trying to do a deep clean. I'm trying to like kind of start doing deep cleans so that when we go to actually deep clean for moving, it won't be such like a task. It'll just be more, like it should be quicker because I've already done deep cleaning. So yeah, that's kind of my goal with that. I sat down to start working on school stuff, but I like don't think I can do it. I got one slideshow done for like one day, and I still just like I don't know how I want it to look, and I'm like, is it really worth my time to sit there and do that rather than just like using the one that my partner sends me because it's like already there, and I should maybe like use my energy towards something else rather than doing that. I don't know. That scared me. I get really not freaked out, but I'm like such a jumpy person. If Skylar walks up behind me, I never hear him, ever. Anyway, I just gave the dogs a bath, both of them, so now they're both finally clean. And yeah, so I don't know if I'm gonna do any more school stuff today. I think I'm just gonna like kind of let myself take a break. There was something else I needed to get done before I went back, and now I can't think of what it is, and I'm probably gonna think of it like tonight, but I can't think. And I've got like most of my lesson plans done. Yeah. Anyway. Alright, well, I'm gonna get some more stuff done. I did just do all the meal prep. I'll show you guys like what I made. I'm currently making, the kitchen is like a hot mess, which is sad because I already cleaned it today. I've got my cute little cup, sipping water. I have eggs in the Instant Pot right now. I'm boiling them, even though they're not boiled, but for boiled eggs for the week for breakfast. I've got steaks thawing, so we're gonna do steaks for dinner. Although I didn't buy like the best steaks. I got them at Target a couple weeks ago and then I just threw them in the freezer. And then I just made a bunch of chicken for lunches this week. I'm super excited to like get back on track a little bit. I ate horrible like this whole week. Oh my goodness gracious. Like when I was in Phoenix, because all of our meals are paid for, you just have to turn in your receipts. And so we were obviously eating out every single meal. And then every time we go out, like if I go out to eat, usually I'm gonna buy or like get something that's like, I guess more of like a splurge meal. Like if I'm gonna go out to eat, I'm not gonna order like the healthiest thing on the menu. That's just how I am. Like if I'm gonna cook food at home, I'll cook something healthy. But if I'm out, like I wanna get something that, especially if I'm paying for it, like I want to get something that I like really truly want, not just like picking something because it's healthy, which is probably not a good mindset to have. But I mean, normally it's fine because I don't eat out every single meal of every single day, but I was doing that like when I was gone, and oh my gosh, I've eaten so horrible. Like I think I've eaten french fries every single day. Like I didn't eat any french fries today, but since yesterday I'd eaten french fries like every day since Monday basically. Just disgusting. So disgusting. So I'm really excited tomorrow to like be back on track. Today I was like I did go to the gym, and then we had Chipotle for lunch, so I had a burrito bowl, which isn't like the worst, but it's also not like nearly the best thing ever. But I'm gonna do salads and wraps this week. I do think on the 1st, which is Thursday, my 2 friends from work and I are gonna start like a macro counting challenge. I've counted macros in the past, but I haven't done it in a really long time, and I like to have some sort of like, not, I guess like a strict thing I have to go by. I do a lot better with my eating when I have guidelines of like what I'm gonna eat, rather than being like, oh, I'm just gonna try and eat healthy. That's why I do really well on Whole30, because I have, it's like, no, you can't eat this, you can't eat this, like no ifs, ands, or buts. But I don't want to do Whole30 again because it's just like way too soon. So I think we talked about it in the car on the way home, because we were in the car for like hours, that we want to do like a challenge, 30-day challenge of counting macros, but we'll leave ourselves 1 day a week that we won't count, because I know like next weekend we're all going out for a different person from school's it's her bachelorette party, so we're all gonna, well, we're like hosting a little bachelorette party for her, so we're gonna take her out, and obviously like that night I'm not gonna count macros. So anyway, I think we're gonna do that. I still need to talk to them about that, but even if they don't, I think I will do it for myself, and just try and be a little bit healthier. All right, I'm gonna go see the dogs mom because they're driving me crazy. So I will catch up with you guys a little bit later, and I'll end off the vlog. Yeah, I think that's about it. Alright, it's a little bit later now, and wow, the lighting is very nice in here when you got the window open at this time of the day. Anyway, I just filmed my one video. I was gonna do 2, but I'm losing light because it's like 4 or something. So I said in that video that my February series of technology was kind of a bust because I simply just didn't have the time. And it wasn't that I didn't even have the time, but like when I did have the time, I couldn't film videos because I can't do it when it's dark outside because the lighting just doesn't look right. Even with my lights, it's still just like, I don't like the way it looks. And so I can only do it when it's daylight, which would be like Saturday and Sunday. And the last few weeks, like I've just been so busy and I just haven't had the chance to. So I barely got one filmed today. I should have done it like this morning, but yeah, life. So anyway, I'm working on I have to do a shirt right now before tomorrow because that needs to get sent out. So I'm gonna do that, and then that's pretty much it. So I feel like this vlog has been so rambly for the last 3 days, just talking about my motivation and how everything is sunshines and rainbows. except for when you don't want to go to school. You just want to like work and plan, but not really like do it yet. I'm just not ready yet. I need one more day. So anyway, I'm gonna work on this shirt. I'll show you guys in just a second when it's all finished what it looks like, because I've never done this shirt like print yet. I don't know if that's what you would say. I've never printed this particular shirt yet, so I'm excited to see what it looks like when it's done. So I'll see you guys in just a bit. Alright, so I've got my design all ready on here. I'm just going to, oh, that did not go in all the way. Alright, and now we're ready to cut. This thing amazes me. Okay, so all of the cutting is done, and now I have to, I think it's called weeding. You like weed out all of the part that you don't need, which is so satisfying. Like, it's one of my favorite things to do. It's just, I don't know what it is. And I also don't know how it knows like what to pull off and what not to pull off. Like, to me that just seems very odd that it knows. I don't know. I think I want to make this shirt for myself too. So while I do this, I want to know what has been your like motivation lately? Because my motivation lately has been this conference, and it's like keeping me going and making me want to just be like the best possible teacher ever. Like, do you guys go through phases like that? Like, you always want to be the best teacher ever because that's like, you know, we always do. But there's times where I'm like, no, like I want to be amazing, and I put like so much effort into it because I'm super motivated by something, and that right now has been that conference. But I want to know, if you get into moods like that, first of all, do you? And if you do, what are like the things that put you into moods like that? Because I love to share my motivation, because I would hope that you guys would be motivated as well, but maybe not, I don't know. So anyway, I'm going to end off the vlog after I put this on here. I'll show you guys. So if you haven't already caught up on my other vlogs, make sure you do that. I just posted 2 yesterday, which you're seeing this, I don't know when you're seeing this, but I posted 2 on Saturday. And if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you subscribe, because I want you to stay updated on all my future videos. When I'm in my normal groove of things and not like working on 800 things at once, we upload every day except Monday, Sunday, one of the 2. So we have 5 vlogs for the week, and then 1 sit down video is like my goal. So yeah, if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. And basically I'm just gonna put this down, and then I'll show you guys when it's done. Okay, so I basically put the shirt on the heat press for just a couple of seconds, just to like make it like smooth, and then I make sure it's straight on here, which I should probably like take it off to do this, but it is what it is, which actually I'm going to, because I feel like that does not look straight to me. And then I put my design on it, and then I just close the heat press, and it does its thing. Alright, so take this off, and then you just peel this up, and voila! Oh my gosh, I love this. I'm definitely making myself one of these. How cute is that? I love it. Alright, I'm going to change the world, my students are going to change the world, we're all just going to change the world, because the world needs to be changed. So, with that, I'm gonna go. So I will see you guys tomorrow, back to normal routine of vlogs, hopefully, as long as like the water line doesn't break at my house again, because that happened. So yeah, as long as everything is going as planned, then I should have back to routine videos for next week. So I will see you guys tomorrow for a Monday morning, back on track, getting back in the groove of things, and I hope everyone had a really good weekend, and I'll see you guys later.